Greetings fellow warriors, and welcome back to another Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord video. Today I'll be looking at some new mods that you should absolutely check out, whether you want to have more unique faction leaders or make your game prettier and more bug free. You should stay a little while, get some nice coffee and enjoy. Also, it would be awesome if you could hit that subscribe button. Many thanks. The first mod I want to talk about is called Unique Faction Leaders by Liberty Bull, giving faction leaders unique battle and civilian outfits, including their appropriate crowns. If you've watched my update videos in the past, you'd notice that I always complained about the new armor not being distributed to our beloved lords and ladies, so this mod is a godsend for me. The author tried to achieve fitting looks for each of them, something that looks mostly appropriate for their culture and make them stand out more on the battlefield. Finally, we don't have to try to spot enemy lords like it's a puzzle. They'll actually stand out in the battlefield, proudly wearing that sweet new royal garb. And that brings us to today's sponsor, Macarena, which is a tactical, team-based 5-on-5 shooter with multiple fast-paced game modes, where your skills are put to the test. Unlock tons of awesome mechs, each with unique abilities and playstyles to dominate the arena, and customize them with a huge variety of upgradable weapons and hundreds of amazing skins and custom paint jobs to make your mech really fit your playstyle and personality. No, really. The best part are the skins. Now I can be a kawaii anime mech robot, stomping on my enemies and asserting dominance. You can either be a solo force or play with friends against other teams all around the globe. They've just added a new Battle Pass season to the game, plus a huge lineup of Oktoberfest events with amazing prizes, including a new pilot, Boar, as well as controller support are coming soon. So what are you waiting for? Use the link in the description or scan my QR code to get Firelight Skin, a Prodigy Crate and a Plasma Candle 4 worth $25 for free. And if you're quick enough, add me as your friend so we can play some matches together. See you in the arena, and thank you Macarena for the sponsor. Up next we have Kingdom Strategies Command by Artemis, which gives you the ability to give orders in your faction. You can order parties to reinforce a garrison, inform an army or besiege a settlement, as well as following you or try to escort other parties in the faction, and much more. Now you actually feel like a ruler of your kingdom with the ability to strategically manage wars. They will carry out your orders unconditionally, unless something terrible happens to the party. At last, good soldiers will follow orders. This is actually a revised and updated version of one of Jeroen's mods, Command Faction Parties, which lets you do just that. It is recommended to use Party AI Overhaul and commands as well with this one, since that mod has other useful functionality to make up for what this mod doesn't have. Next up we have Basic Fixes by Space Potato, which does just exactly what the name implies. Fix basic bugs that have been introduced during development. Some of them include that AI parties will take too much grain or fish after looting enemy parties, thus becoming overburdened to the point that their speed is reduced to the absolute minimum. There is a lot of good stuff here, like the stuck caravan fix, bugged recruiting fix, quest bug fixes and much more. That's why I absolutely recommend checking this mod out and maybe install it. Given by the comment section of the mod, you shouldn't run this with a big list of other mods, since it is prone to crash with a huge amount of other ones. You should test it out and see for yourself. Up next we have a mod by yours truly, and that is Artemis, a reshape preset by me. If you ever wondered why the graphics are so much better in my videos, well, here's the answer. It is a preset that I kept using throughout pretty much all of my videos, utilizing enhanced ambient occlusion, bloom, color correction and more. There was never a reshape preset that really hit the sweet spot for me graphics wise. Some of them were too bright, others too dark, but I think this one strikes a good balance between graphical fidelity and gameplay. If you want to install it, I even wrote a step-by-step guide on the mod page with my exposure and calibration settings. Enjoy! And lastly, I want to talk about a new mod I haven't tested properly, but on paper it sounds very promising. Unique Troops Gone Wild by Nivela makes it so bandits throughout Caradia will take loot from battles they win and upgrade their own equipment, thus becoming unique troops. They will take weapons, equipment and mounts that are more valuable than what they have. Cost is the determining factor right now. The leader hero is upgraded first, then it descends through the most powerful troops, so the weakest will just get the scraps that are left over. If you try this mod, the author absolutely insists that you make a backup of your save file, just so you won't lose any progress, because the mod creates a lot more data, with tens of thousands of unique troops running around. So it's just natural to expect that you will have a larger save game and maybe a slower save and load times. It's a really good concept and I'll definitely play around with it, since, well, it just makes sense honestly, to have looters actually loot stuff from the enemies. And yeah, I guess this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button. It would help out tremendously and show me that you want to see more content like this in the future. Join my Discord server, where you can talk with me and other like-minded people about all kinds of stuff, and I see you all in my next video. Become a member today, and bye.